Alright, so what is going on, Checkers fam, and welcome back to my video. Today we're going to be checking out Black Ops 7 gameplay reveal trailer. I did actually watch the Gamescom event live, as I usually watch live events live, just because. So I'm going to kind of check out this game again and kind of give my thoughts and impressions. So let's check it out together. And also this new UI for YouTube, looking kind of nice. I never use YouTube on my computer. I never do. Let me know like where you mostly watch YouTube. Like, is it mobile? Is it TV? Computer? Let me know. I'm curious. Anyways, here we go. Okay. So very Black Ops 2 vibey, like, esque. Is like already kind of there, I want to say. Menendez. Mason! Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick, but like, am I the only one that kind of slipped up and just like not almost caring about the campaigns? Is that just a me thing? I don't think they're necessarily bad. I think they've definitely gotten like a nice, I guess, cool, I guess, in their own way. Like, they're not received bad. Like, Black Ops 6 was perceived pretty well. Cold War was, I think, I'm pretty sure. Just talking about the trailer made games, that is, but I don't know why. I seem to always either like start them and I never finish it, or I don't touch it at all and I just play multiplayer or like zombies. So I don't. Let me know what you mainly play on COD, or like, do you just play everything? I'm curious. So this is like 2035, so it is futuristic as far as the year. Look at Black Ops 2, that was like 2025, so like 10 years plus from that game. So if we were to get like anything EXO, I'm just gonna say it now, like, look at that like jet jump right there, that lift. Kind of made me think Advanced Warfare is where I think they're gonna draw the line, is like an Advanced Warfare as far as like the hop jump, or whatever. Like, I don't think you'd even call it like a jetpack. It's more of a like a thrust system, I guess you could almost kind of say. So I don't know how much of that will be implemented, or if it's going to be a campaign thing. But I think I made an advanced movement video a few months back. Go check it out if you haven't already. But I kind of went off my rocker in the very end of the video about advanced movement and supply drops and everything else. That's going to dumb down what I want to say in this video. But I'm just going to say advanced movement wasn't really bad. I think we've gone boots around long enough toward advanced movement. Actually, isn't a bad idea if it were to come back in general. I think advanced movement was actually fun. But what we're getting out of it, that was the issue. If we had the supply drops and better management of the franchise, advanced movement would have been perceived a lot better. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad for what I'm seeing here. Okay, here's our pre-order stuff. I haven't looked at this until just now, actually, weirdly enough. Let's see, so we have the Peacekeeper. What? Peacekeeper comes back. That was kind of the inevitable. So that's gonna be Mastercrafts. So they're calling them Mastercrafts again now? Okay, cool. So Mastercrafts were created in Black Ops 3 or 4. I think it was Black Ops 4 that did the Mastercraft thing. Somebody help me out in the comment section. Flatline. Okay, it looks like one of those. I don't want to say laser gun because that's a stretch. But I don't know what that is. Looks cool though. M10 Breacher. Okay. Which makes me wonder, that actually be like a 2.0 Breacher, Black Ops 3. I'm kind of spitballing here what I'm saying here. There's a few seconds left. Okay. But anybody thinking we're not going to get a somewhat like light futuristic movement? Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't see this. This is hold on. Dead Ops Arcade comes back. Let's go. I don't play enough of that as much as I'd like to, I openly admit. But this looks nice. It looks like it's more open world-esque kind of deal. But yeah, Black Ops 6 or 7, excuse me. Am I excited for it? Here's the thing. I'm gonna get some hate comments for this. First of all, every game that's come out in general, I don't think is ultimately hyped me up to a level of like up here. I think I've always been like, if this is top, this is bottom, I'm always somewhere in here, just like in the middle. I feel that's kind of where your expectation should be, because if your expectation is way through the roof, the minute you get your hands on that said game or product, you're just going to be disappointed. Genuinely, that's just logical. But when you go down to, this is no news to really anybody. But when you go down to the comment section, it's just, oh, Battlefield 6, Battlefield 6, Battlefield 6, Battlefield 6. Okay, here's a different actual comment. This reminds me of that time when COD Infinite Warfare had to compete against Battlefield 1 in 2016. History is repeating itself. I think that's still kind of a stretch. Yeah, Battlefield 1 was the better game, but Infinite Warfare, I think, was definitely, I don't want to say overshadowed, but I think overlooked. If anything, Infinite Warfare was overlooked for its zombies. Infinite Warfare had peak zombies. Don't at me with that. If you haven't played it, that's probably why you're complaining. Go out and play the zombies in Infinite Warfare, and then come back this video and then tell me how good it actually was. Because I'm telling you, you're overlooking the zombies for Infinite Warfare. Battlefield 6. There's so many Battlefield 6 comments, which I'm going to say what nobody else is saying right now. First of all, I like Battlefield. I like COD. I'm not sided in one way, shape, or form. I don't even like to be biased in any way, shape, or form at all. But besides the destruction, what part of Battlefield 6 makes it better, or is going to make it better, than Black Ops 7? I had to move my monitor, but what about Black Ops 6? I'm doing it again. What about Battlefield 6 is going to be better than Black Ops 7? Because realistically, the biggest complaint from 2042 was no destruction, besides of the weather condition hazard effects or whatever it was called. I don't remember. If you want to correct me or help me with that one, knock yourself out. That's the whole reason why 2042 was just blown of like just a garbage game. I know it had a very bad launch. If you play Battlefield 2042 now, I think the gameplay and the way things have been just handled and fixed actually played great. It's just the destruction is what's missing, which is kind of what Battlefield 6 reminds me of, is a 2042 plus what was missing, which was the destruction from that game. I don't think Battlefield 6 is the best game. I'm kind of looking at it as like, what is it going to become post-launch next to the, oh, we brought back destruction. It looks great. The game feels great. I will say the movement and the core gameplay do feel kind of sluggish almost, like they don't feel great. Like I think Battlefield 4 or BF1 played a lot better, or hell, actually I think Battlefield 5 played a little bit better. At least the gunplay on that narrative played better. Now, I'm not saying Battlefield 6 is a bad game, but I think it's definitely overwhelmingly given positive reviews than what it deserves in the moment. Like, I don't get it. So realistically, let's be honest here. Battlefield usually drops before COD, right? All the hype gets built, and the minute COD drops, who's playing Battlefield? Really, who's playing Battlefield after COD drops? It's just what happens. You see, Battlefield is a war sim game, right? War sim sandbox game. You have the brain rot FPS that is COD. It's just what it is, realistically. So I don't think Battlefield 6 is gonna blow Black Ops 7 out of the water. Yeah, COD is not in a great place. I'm gonna literally tell you that right now. I'm not a fan of this whole headquarters part 1, part 2 system. Black Ops 6, I definitely deleted that. I will even prove it to you if you actually wanted me to. After I made that last video of making my last game, I legitimately deleted it, and I didn't just go, oh, here's my last video, and then clickbait the absolute hell out of you like most people do. I didn't do that. I legit deleted the game, and I've never deleted a COD game in its modern state in my entire life of playing COD. I openly play the COD games, go, okay, this is fun, this is cool, it's not unplayable, it's not dog shit. I'm not complaining because the game isn't going well for me or because the player base is playing a certain way that I don't like. No, I deleted the game because I just wasn't having fun with Black Ops 6. I enjoyed Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, you can say what you want about that. Not because the advanced movement, because I think it's the best. Like the maps, the movement felt great, better than Infinite Warfare by miles. At the end of the day, what killed that game was the supply drops. What killed Black Ops 4, first of all, people wanted a competitive game, a more skill-based game. They were given that, right? You had the manual healing, you had the gameplay that actually made you be good with the freaking gun, get better with your aiming. So there was a lot of good things that come out of Black Ops 4. The marketing for that game was absolute dog water. Does it mean the game was bad? No. I think Zombies was solid. I think multiplayer was solid. Besides the marketing, Cold War, I think, got way better as time went on. Did I enjoy it when it first came out? I liked it, yes, but it struggled because when you no-lifed it in the beta and you had launch, you were playing that launch. That was the beta, which is here's an extra this and that was it. You were basically playing the full game free during the beta. So Cold War definitely struggled for a good minute, but it got better, and I'm still dying on the hill. Miami was not a bad map. The only reason you complained was that stupid balcony that could have either been balanced to not have a full visual of the field, or just simply remove it. End of the story. That was the whole reason anybody complained, because of the spawn trapping mechanic, where you could just sit up there and just snipe. It wasn't a bad map at all. Y'all wanted some nighttime maps. You got it, and you still complained. So I'm going to say this again. I'm not saying Black Ops 7 is going to be good. I'm not saying Battlefield 6 is going to be bad. I'm not saying either one of those things. At the end of the day, I want COD to be better. I want Battlefield to be better at the end of the day. I'm looking at the middle ground. I want them both to genuinely be good. But realistically, there's just so many things that I could be saying and like ranting about. I don't even want to be negative. I don't want to be a negative critic that just complains, bitches, and nags and says all these things, because nobody wins. You're just working the algorithm that just loves negativity. No, that's just stupid to me. So realistically, you let me know. Are you looking forward to Black Ops 7? Are you not? Are you going to pre-order? Most of you that are saying you're not going to buy the game usually end up buying it at some point at the end of the day. Let's be honest here. All you Battlefield 6 commenters, you're going to buy Black Ops 7. Let's be honest here. You're going to complain about it after probably about a week or two like you do everything else. And I'm just being authentic. I'm being straightforward. I'm not hating anybody. I'm playing what they like or liking what they like. Simple as that. I'm tired of the... Let me breathe for 2 seconds. I'm tired of the same narrative that we're all giving. Just what it is. Or whatever I'm trying to say. But anyways, more of the story. COD in a struggle. Yeah. MW 2019. I don't care. One of the best modern day COD games. I don't care. Gunfight was great. Warzone was great at launch. It got bad over time. Let's be honest here. Which became the narrative of COD, which has not only affected COD, but also gotten worse within itself as a whole. So I think Warzone, if it wants to stay on, it needs to be not gone, but moved. It needs to be moved into a Fortnite-like Battle Royale game, a separate adaptation to Call of Duty, and make Call of Duty every year its own thing. And just basically make Warzone like Fortnite. Simple as that. And leave it out of the modern day Call of Duty. Bring in some a map or a few weapons or whatever it might be, elements out of the modern games if you want to, but don't make Warzone the base and the COD game the attachment. That's kind of what I've been saying for age. I think even since MW 2019 dropped, I've been saying this. But before I go on an absolute rant, I want Battlefield 6 to be good. I want Black Ops 7 to be good. Realistically, I'm not saying it for publicity. I just genuinely want them both to be fun again and good again at the end of the day. But you let me know which one you're going to grab, or just your genuine impressions of the games currently. Because right now, Black Ops 7 is running on that Black Ops 2 sequel marketing, as they always market a bunch of BS with COD, let's be honest here. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling at this point. But anyways, guys, make sure you give me that sub if you want to. Keep it energized. And if you order any G Fuel, make sure to use code STRIKER. I'm drinking a bubblegum today. And we also have on the sideline, probably going to make it later, is sour watermelon. So I'm looking forward to drinking that later on today, I'm pretty sure. But I'm off a rocker today. Oh, it's supposed to get videos done Monday and Tuesday, but just this weekend was kind of just a mess. But yeah, I hope to see you all in the next video, whatever I make. Probably gonna be something Lego, I think, before I make this video a half hour. But anyways, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.